Welcome to another episode of Football Talk with Shiftey. In this episode we have football news and some transfer news and also the new segment called the X-Files. So let's get into it and let's kick it off.
And now it's time for Football Talk with Shiftey.
Start off the episode with the latest from Stamford Bridge, where it has been said that interim Chelsea manager Roberto Di Matteo is more hated than Andre Villas-Boas was. A source said that Villas-Boas was hated because he came across too arrogant, but Roberto is just too cocksure. It has even been stated by this source that the whole Chelsea setup is in a shambles from the top to the bottom. So where do Chelsea go from here? Staying with Chelsea, it looks like Roman Abramovich has plenty of cash to throw around, as it seems that the owner has spent over 50 million just on new managers. Roman spent 13 million in compensation to Porto for the buyout of Villas-Boas' contract. He will also have to fork out 11 million just to get rid of Villas-Boas, who had already pocketed 3.5 million for just 40 games spent with the club. He had already spent more than 10 million paying off former boss Carlo Ancelotti and his coaching staff. Now add on the prospect of recruiting another superstar coach and the figure will blow out over the 50 million mark. Inter president Massimo Moratti is considering replacing Claudio Ranieri with Laurent Blanc next season. News coming out of Milan, where Silvio Berlusconi has stated that he would not say no to Ronaldo if the player was interested in a move to Italy and Milan. He also stated that he would buy the player, but only for a reasonable price. It kind of makes me laugh. Does he think he would pick up Ronaldo for anything less than 50 million? No chance. Manchester United player Federico Macheda has been fined £15,000 by the English FA after making homophobic comments on Twitter, while Newcastle's Niall Ranger was also fined for the same homophobic comments on the social network. Wayne Rooney has hailed Lionel Messi as the world's best after the Barcelona hitman hit 5 goals in the Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen. Who can argue? Lionel Messi's grandfather has stated that he has another grandson that plays in Paraguay who is just as good as Lionel and could one day play for Barcelona as well. Harry Redknapp believes that Jermaine Defoe can solve England's attacking problems for Euro 2012. Rangers players have taken a 75% wage cut to save jobs at the club, and means that Rangers will be able to survive until the summer. Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger is optimistic that Jack Wilshere could make a return to the club before the end of the season. Wilshere has started jogging after receiving good news on his latest scans. Good news for all you Arsenal fans. Roma will be without defender Juan for 6 to 7 weeks after the player injured his knee. Tottenham defender Michael Dawson's season is officially over as the player ruptured ankle ligaments. It also means the player will probably miss Euro 2012. So that's all the news I have for you. We now go into the new segment, the X-Files. In the first installment of the X-Files, we'll take a look at Fernando Torres and what's been happening with his dreadful drought. We start off at last week's FA Cup, and after being offered the chance to take the spot kick by Mata in Chelsea's FA Cup replay to Birmingham, Fernando Torres turned down the chance to end his goal drought. It has been stated by England great Alan Shearer that Torres' confidence is shot and that the striker goes missing in games so he doesn't have to worry about being criticised if he does miss scoring given an opportunity. Now I have the breakdown of one of the worst goal droughts ever, so I will state competition, then the minutes played. We start off with the Premier League, 854 minutes, FA Cup 312 minutes, Carling Cup 90 minutes, Champions League 166 minutes, and Internationals 48 minutes, which gives us a total of 1,470 minutes without a goal. Not only has the goal drought cost Torres playing time for Chelsea, but it leaves a huge doubt that Torres will even be selected for the Spanish side for Euro 2012. Torres needs to find his goal scoring boots and find them quick. So that's the rundown on one of the worst scoring droughts ever, and hopefully Torres can find a goal somewhere so we can close this X-File. We now go into some transfer news. So here is the latest transfer news going around, and we start off at Chelsea, where midfielder Ramirez has signed a new 5-year deal which will keep him at Stamford Bridge until 2017. Jose Mourinho, I am fantastic, has already stated that if he takes over as the new Chelsea manager, he would like to make Napoli striker Edinson Cavani his first signing. But this is what makes the special one who he is. Mourinho also stated that he would want 12 million a year and would insist that Cristiano Ronaldo came with him. Jose, I bow to you. You are the special one, and you are, in your own words, fantastic. Chelsea and Manchester City have both been put on alert after Wesley Sneijder stated he would not sign a new contract and wants a move to the Premier League. Arsenal and Cologne have agreed a fee for German international Lucas Podolski. The striker will cost the Gunners around £11 million, which is a bargain. Also, Podolski turned down a £40 million 4-year deal to go to Russian side Unzi. Arsenal are set to snatch Ajax defender Jan Vertonghen from under Tottenham's noses. Also, Arsenal are set to offer Borussia Dortmund 25 million for 19-year-old midfielder Mario Götze. Arsenal striker Robin van Persie will be tested in the summer by Manchester City. Roberto Mancini has stated that he is interested in bringing the player to Manchester, but believes the striker will sign a new contract with Arsenal. But it won't stop Mancini throwing a heap of cash at the player to see if the player bites. And, supposedly, the player has bidden, as he has agreed a $210,000 a week payday to join City, but a fee between the two clubs has not been reached yet. Tottenham are ready to offer Luka Modric a £3.5 million loyalty bonus if he signs a new $100,000 a week contract. Also, Tottenham are ready to offer Harry Redknapp a new 4-year deal plus $50 million to spend in the summer transfer window. Liverpool and Manchester United are both watching Vasco da Gama defender Dede, who could become available this summer. Sir Alex Ferguson attended the Lille and Lyon match to watch exciting young striker Eden Hazard. Ferguson could go after the player after he was impressed by what he saw. Blackburn are close to signing free agent Bolo Zenden. Newcastle player Ryan Taylor has signed a new 2-year deal to stay with the club. p.s.g have confirmed that they are interested in signing Liverpool striker Luis Suarez if Liverpool decide to sell the player. Also, Suarez has told French TV station Canal that he wouldn't mind joining p.s.g. Liverpool are keeping an eye on Borussia Dortmund and Polish international midfielder Jakub Blaszczykowski with a view to making a concrete offer for the player in the summer. German side Hanover are ready to offer $4 million to Arsenal for striker Niklas Bentner. Barcelona striker Christian Tello is wanted by Liverpool, Malaga, Valencia and Benfica. AC Milan are still interested in signing Carlos Tevez in the summer. They are also interested in bringing in his Argentinian teammate Xavier Mascherano. Hamburg has announced that Bayer Leverkusen keeper Rene Adler is close to signing for the club after passing his medical. So that's it, and that's the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go to Facebook and check out my Facebook fan page for all the stuff that didn't make the show. Don't forget to check out Della at Arsenal Talk. Great YouTube channel there. Also DJ Angus. And also my good friend Keith Fisher, who's bringing out an album soon. Check out his YouTube page. They're all in my check out these channels. And before I go, you know the drill. It's grab your friends, grab your family, grab your kids, head down the park and kick a goal.